introduce us from Group 5, which briefly consists of Mutiara, Maida, Rizky, Raihan, and Ferry. In this video, we will discuss the persecution case committed by Mario Dandi. How did it happen? What was the perpetrator's real motive for doing that? And who is involved? Let's get into the explanation.
Maltreatment is the ill treatment of another person in the form of torture, oppression, and so on. Attempts to commit maltreatment are punishable. The crime of maltreatment can occur internationally and sometimes by mistake. Deliberate maltreatment indexed internationally by the perpetrators with a hostile attitude, like the persecution committed by the son of tech official Rafael Alun Trisambodo, Mario Dandi, to the son of GP Answer Administrator Jonathan Latumahina, named David Ozora, which originated from the viral persecution video on TikTok with a duration of 1 minute. This incident began when Mario's girlfriend with the initial AG told Mario that he was treated badly by David during the relationship. Afterward, Mario contacted David but to no file. Then Mario asked AG to contact David again on the ground that he wants to return the student card belonging to the GP Answer Administrator son. This was a way for Mario to meet with David. When Mario tried to confirm David's action against AG, the commission began on Monday, 20 February 2023 night. Mario assaulted David by kicking him in the face, back of his head, and neck until he fell down and lay helpless on the road, causing David to fall into a coma. And then Mario Dandi was arrested by the police on Wednesday, 22 February 2023 for the persecution of David. Mario has now been named as suspect at the South Jakarta Metropolis.
Mario Dandi expression during the continued trial of the David Ozora persecution case at the South Jakarta District Court, Jakarta, Thursday, July 11, 2023 was very tense and looked acute. The trial agenda listened to testimony from criminal expert Ahmad Sofyan, who was the witness for the public prosecution. He explained that the action of Mario Dandi Satrio and San Lucas Rotua Pangondian Lomban Toruan against David Ozora had fallen into the category of persecution signs before the beating or kicking occurred. Sentencing of the defendant Mario Dandi Satrio alias Dandi to 12 years imprisonment reduced while the defendant Mario Dandi Satrio alias Dandi is in detention. While with the order that defendant remain in detention, State Prosecutor Hafiz Kurniawan at South Jakarta District Court Tuesday, Agustus 20, 2023, previously referring to the statement of the South Jakarta Metropolis Chief Adi Arisam Indradi. The case of the son of the former Directorate General of Tax official who persecuted Kristalino David occurred on Monday, February 20, 2023.
The suspect Mario kicked David's leg until he fell. They beat him repeatedly and kicked him in the head and stomach. The incidents began with information received by Mario from his former girlfriend, Anastasia Prasetya Amanda. During the meeting, Amanda claimed to know the whereabouts of Mario's girlfriend with the initial AG, 15 years old girl. Before that, AG had left without giving news. Rafael Alun Trisambodo son received the last news from AG on January 17, 2023. After that, Amanda provided information that AG when the GP answer leader son when he was lost for a moment. It was also mentioned that AG visited David's friend and immoral attacks occurred after hearing the news provided by Amanda. Mario was furious and asked David for clarification over the phone. Mario then asked the question whether David was not messing around at the time. Mario also threatened to give consequence to the son of GP answer official if he was proven to be acting up.
Not long after, Mario Dandi Satrio then told his colleague Shane Lucas, which led to provocation to persecute the victim. Few days later, Mario tried to confirm this with David. However, David did not answer and could not meet. On February 20, 2023, Mario again contacted David and stated that he wanted to return David's student card. Then, the suspect Mario, together with AGH and Shane Lucas, went to David who was in the Green Permata Housing Complex, Sanggarahan, South Jakarta. It was at this place that Mario intimidated and persecuted David until he was battered. Mario had ordered David Ozora to the push-ups and then kicked his head many times. As a result of Mario's action, David suffered diffuse axonal injury stage 2 and is not expected to recover 100%. Meanwhile, Sean Lucas recorded Mario Dandy's persecution using a cell phone. As a result of the serious persecution, Mario was charged with Article 355, Paragraph 1 of the Criminal Code, as well as Article 55, Paragraph 1 to 1 of the Criminal Code subsidiary, Article 353, Paragraph 2 of the Criminal Code, as well as Article 55, Paragraph 1 to 1 of the Criminal Code or Article 76G in conjunction with Article 80, Paragraph 2 of the Child Protection Law. After being proven, the hearing to read the charge will be held on Tuesday, August 15, 2023.
The prosecutor asked the panel of judges at the South Jakarta District Court to sentence Mario to 12 years in prison. In addition, the prosecutor also demanded Mario to pay restitution to the family of the victim David Ozora in the amount of 120 billion rupiah. If he is unable to pay, he will be replaced with imprisonment for 7 years. Conclusion: the Dandy Mario case is a human crime in the context of family relationship, especially with his parents, because of the parenting done by Dandy Mario's parents who spoiled their child too much so that he had a childish attitude and did nothing materially about what he did. This can be interpreted that human evil is not limited to action outside the family environment, but can also appear in the form of mistreatment of parents or other family members.